Ladies, okay, so I see that one person's in here. Hi. And a thumbs up. Thank you, honey. Can you hear me properly? Let me know if you can. Let me know if you can hear me properly. Yeah, definitely comment something so I know what's going on. Like on something seems off. I can't see. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, so today I wanted to go live and I completely lost track of time. So, hi Kizzy, thank you for being here. Welcome. It's a little bit noisy. I'm next to there's a playground behind me, and yeah, so there's some children playing. So it's a little bit noisy here, but yeah, I basically wanted to go live because I said I would, and we need to talk. We need to speak about the challenge experiences, if you ladies were able to do it and get out there. And look how cute that dog is. So I wonder if anybody managed to get out and do it. But I also want to discuss, Kizzy said, this summer I really want to be out and about in London. Yeah, you should do it, honey. Definitely. Definitely. Because at the end of the day, life is so short, and I feel like sometimes we take it for granted. Especially like with the lockdown and everything. Okay. Especially with the lockdown, I think that it should teach us that, we should still get out and try to be as social as possible and live our lives as much as possible. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. And to live our lives as much as possible. Yeah. Can you guys hear me properly? It is a bit noisy where I am. Can someone let me know if you're able to? So I would suggest maybe let me just move. So I'm not sure if you ladies will be able to hear me properly. Let me move over. Oh, and also today I've been vlogging. I've been vlogging a little bit, so that's exciting. There'll be things that I can, I'm looking forward to uploading. It's another shopping one, and yeah, which is good. Oh, I think this is a bit better. No? I don't know. Hi, Mimi. Hi. Oh, the lighting's definitely better here. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just at the bus field. I'm about to leave after this actually, but I just wanted to go live, see what was going on with you ladies about the challenge. If any of you managed to do it, and if you did, what were your experiences? Yeah, let me know. I've been finding that, like, I feel like if you are going to go out and, okay, I have to read the comments quickly. I was in London last week and went to this mall. Oh, this one. Which one? The Stratford or the Shepherd's Bush branch? I have to read the comments quickly because on my phone they disappear very quickly. So as soon as a comment comes up, I'll read it. But yeah, I definitely find that when you are going out and you're dressed in a way that you feel really, really good about yourself, Shepherd's Bush, okay, cool, yeah. That's the better Westfield. Then, yeah, I'm out and about, honey. Then you will feel more confident, and it will give you that push when you are trying to go out and, maybe in the hopes of, someone approaching and not even just that, but just in terms of you having a nice day, I think that the way that you look and present yourself makes a big difference to how your day will go, because of the way that you'll feel about yourself. So I think for me it plays a huge part, and that's something that I'm noticing more and more for myself. I've been doing this challenge and have 2 men now, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work handling 2 men. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Rather 2 men than 2 jobs. Hey ladies, hey girl. But good for you. What were your experiences with the challenge? What were you wearing? Hi Maricel. How are you doing, hon? What were your experiences with the challenge? If lots of you ladies got to, well, thank you for coming in anyway to hello. Yeah, if lots of you ladies did do the challenge, even if you're watching this back, I would love for you to comment and give your experiences. It's helpful for everybody, and also even for me, it's really nice to hear. At work, just wanted to say hi to my beautiful friend Sarah. Oh, thank you so much, Maricel. Have a lovely day today, and I hope that your day goes well, and yeah, you have a good day at work. Nobody stresses you out too much. Get your lunch paid for. That was something like I used to do when I was at I definitely did this in a story time, but when I was at one of my jobs in particular, when I didn't obviously have any friends, I literally would sit by myself in the like cafeteria lunch hall thing, because none of the girls like wanted to be friends with me. They were all very clicked up, and it was very cliquey at that place, and nobody really took to me. And that was the first job and first time in my adult life when I started wearing makeup. Yes, it was kind of minimal, but I was definitely doing eyeliner, mascara, like lip gloss and whatnot. I had my long weave. That was the first time I started putting in long hair. And I would find that I had guys from the office that would invite me out to lunch, and they're not gonna like split with you. So I would get my lunch paid for a lot. So that was really nice. And also just to not be a complete weirdo in the cafeteria. So it was nice to actually go out and get the guys to pay for my lunch. That was nice. Maybe you could do something like that to spice up your lunch times a little bit. But yeah, so I am out and about. You guys probably just see me always in the same place. Probably gets a bit boring, so it's nice to change things up a little bit and show you. Look, I'm out, I'm by myself. Oh, OOTD is a little bit awkward right now, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit difficult to do, but I'm basically wearing this like tweed skirt and this polo neck. Can you believe? Look at my lipstick. I'm going through it right now, and I forgot to bring my lip gloss, and I also brought the wrong lipstick. This is not the one I want on. But let me just try and reapply this a little bit. I love the outfit. Do you have leggings? No, I'm wearing tights. I'm wearing tights with this and over the knee boots. I also have my trench coat, but it's really warm right now in London, which is so nice. I'm not complaining at all. So like I said, I am vlogging as well, but I bought something. Oh, it's the best perfume ever. Oh my gosh. The man sprayed it on my wrist as well. It smells gorgeous. So what I feel like I've been looking for has been this, and I finally found it. But lots of you, like, well, I don't know if you know this, but okay, Josephine, are you asking the other girl? Are you asking me about the juggling thing? I'm just going to come back to that in a second. But the thing with me is I get very bored very quickly with lots of things. So even with perfumes and blah, 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 I can get really bored of things. So I am hoping that this I do not, and that I like it, and it can become a new signature scent for me, because I want a new signature scent. But the hardest part, what are the difficulties with juggling two men? I would say it's more so about, okay, first of all, if they have similar names, don't do that, because I've mixed up people's names a lot. So try not to do that. You don't want to give it away that you're seeing someone else. And also, when it comes to them giving you information or telling you certain things, and then you get confused and you swap, lol. And you get confused and you think, that they told you something else, but really it was the other one, and then you said something to the other one, and it just sounds very suspicious and like you have made an error. Then that's the most difficult part, I would say. Oh, and also, if you have the kind of like relationship with someone, with one of the guys, and they think that they can just call you whenever they want to, and you're with the other person, that's very awkward. So those are the main things that are awkward. It's difficult to juggle them, because when a man genuinely starts liking you, they want you all to themselves. Yeah, they do. That's why you just have to put your phone on silent and be very, think before you say something, so that you're not getting them confused, so that they really won't know. Hi, I just finished the challenge. Hi, Beauty and the Beast. How did the challenge go? Did you have any success? And success for these challenges is, it's not just with approaches, it's in terms of your confidence levels going out, getting attention, the attention you want from the people you want it from, your ability to go into the areas and the venues that you were not comfortable going to before and now you are. So that's how I kind of determine success with these challenges. So let me know more, and the times that maybe you went out. I think in this challenge, what did I say? I think I said, I brought my little notepad. Lunchtime or happy hour in professional areas. Did you do that, honey? And you were supposed to be standing out in the most feminine way possible. One of the guys is taking me on a vacation, and I don't know what to tell the other guy. You say that you're going on holiday with your family. So my mum is taking me on holiday. She wants us to have some quality time together, so I won't really be able to talk. Yeah, the calling part. Put that phone on silent, honey. Or you can actually mute individual people. Sometimes guys will also do things as well where they'll be like, oh, can you just check, like, let's say you're having a conversation about something and it's, oh, can you check on your phone, blah, blah, blah. When you get a text message at that time when you're checking something, that can be very bad. So make sure you've already muted the person on WhatsApp, the other person. Okay. What excuses to give when one guy has been calling me non-stop and I don't respond. I want to know why he's calling non-stop. Why isn't he at work? That's what I want to know. Yeah. If you don't want him to call non-stop, then just mention that you're in the you're in the shopping, you're in Westfield, and answer one of his calls when he's calling you non-stop. Tell him that you're in Westfield and that you've seen lots of things that you like. You're outside Prada and you want to go in and see what he comes up with. Okay, XPN said, tell him you're busy with work or school. I would definitely make it something that I could benefit from. And I would say that, listen, I'm outside the shop that I want to shop in. You want to talk on the phone? Well, I'm on the phone now. But, what are you going to do about this? I want to go into the shop. I'm going to send something. And then you really get to see what people are about as well. Are they going to do what you need them to do, or are they going to waste your time? You're putting them kind of on the spot. I told one guy when he called that I'm with my boyfriend. Girl, okay. Josephine, you really can't do that. Like, you really can't do that. I know, but until your boyfriend actually does marry you, I just wouldn't even go there. But, it's each to their own at the end of the day. Both are business owners, so they have time. Okay, so that means he definitely has time to come and meet you outside the shopping centre and then come in with you and then do shopping with you. So that's what that tells me he has time to do. Not just sit on the phone, but to actually do something beneficial for you. I know, Josephine she just told it all. She just said, you know what? I just ate the truth cake. I'm loving the sun right now. I'm actually so excited to be sitting in the sun. If you're from the UK, then you understand this. Yeah. Well, she said, oh yes, remember beneficial dating? Yes, definitely. That's like number one. Otherwise, what happens is these guys just, you have to remember that men always have their own agenda, and it usually involves you on your back. You must have your own agenda. Otherwise, okay, maybe that was daddy driving like that, I don't know. But he still needs to calm down because you can't hear me. But yeah, we should have our own agenda as well. What you don't want to do is to end up being last, last place. The person who comes out of a dating situation with egg on her face. That's what you don't want. So, what would you wear for an early dinner on a day like today? Okay. Well, obviously heels. I mean, it depends. Are you going for a classic something? Early dinner, definitely don't make the mistake I made before with letting it all hang out. So it also depends where you're going, because there are some places, like in London anyway, that are so dressy and you can really dress up to, but there are other places that are completely conservative and of course there are some places that are in between. So it depends where you're going, what kind of crowds are there. That's what it depends on, more so, I would say. Okay, there's a little nursery group going by, so it might be a bit loud. Okay, so let me see. If I was going out for an early dinner and I wanted to play it safe, I would probably go for something like a pencil skirt and a nice top. You know, a nice top that has still a little bit of cleavage, I think I would go for, or something that's just off the shoulder and with no cleavage. That's probably something I would go for. So yeah, but I guess it depends where you're going and whatnot, you know? It depends. Um, 7 likes, 30 women. Ladies, thumbs up, please. Thumbs up for me. That is true. Wrap dresses are good for a lot of occasions, especially if you have a nice satin one. Yeah, that would be cute. That would be cute. Speaking of satin, I am on the hunt for, before I wanted like a white blouse, now I really want like a cream satin blouse or shirt. That's what I've been looking for today. Gosh, it's so pretty out here. So pretty. Bright blue skies. I'm just loving it. Yeah. I really am. For lots of you watching, this is probably very cold. I think it's like 15 degrees. But for the UK, this is really warm. Yeah, I mean, listen, Josephine, you got to do whatever you want to do at the end of the day. Yeah. But for me, I feel like my days of being like, I'm Pinocchio. Okay, I'm just Pinocchio, because that's what I prefer right now. Yeah, I feel like sometimes when you take the truth, like, you've got to know when you've got to tell the truth as well, because sometimes lying is a form of flattery, and like, you can be nice to somebody when you're lying to them sometimes. Or being economical with the truth. Maybe that's a better way. Thank you for the thumbs up, but ladies, keep on thumbsing up for me, please. But I really appreciate that anyway. What do I wear on a first date? Where are you going? How old is the guy that you're going out with? It depends on the venue. It depends on your date as well. But yeah, I feel like if you're trying to play it safe and you really just don't know what to wear, I think that the safe bet is a pencil skirt and some kind of like off the shoulder top or something like that. I feel like that would, for me, is something that I would always go to if I really was not sure what to wear, because you can wear it anywhere and it's still got the sex appeal without having your chest bouncing around on the table next to your wine. So I feel like that's the better option. Okay, when you're not too sure where you're going. But yes, I've been on here, okay, so 24 minutes. I think I might come off of here soon. I have no idea what the time is. I think it's around 3 p.m. now or something. So I really need to get something to eat. But I've had the nicest time today, just having like a relaxed day out. Yeah, it's been really nice. Really, really nice. Oh, and speaking of the challenge, good morning, Latoya. That's okay. Thank you for being here. But speaking of the challenge, I spoke about so that one of the main points was to go out and stand out in a feminine and girly way. Would you ladies say that you are doing that? And like just in general. And also we spoke about speaking to a member of staff to make yourself look more approachable and friendly. Would you also say that you have been doing that, whether you're actually doing the full-on challenge or just going out living life? I feel like you can still make that the challenge. And for now, I think this will be my last challenge for a while. I'm not too sure when I'll do the next one. Maybe coming up to the summer or something. We'll see. Is this... How are we lighting wise? I hope we're okay. But yeah, definitely, like, sometimes you can go out. When you're by yourself, you're able to people watch more and you have more time to kind of observe. I would say, thank you so much. And you're able to see sometimes when people do look really confident and comfortable in their own skin, and also when others don't, and you're able to kind of see, okay, this is what I should do, this is what I shouldn't do. I even saw, like, when I was going to the Cafe Concerto just now to have some ice cream, there was a girl sitting at the counter. She was by herself and she was like fidgeting so much. To me, she looked very uncomfortable, and she didn't look like, maybe she didn't feel comfortable in what she was wearing, or in where she was, or I have no idea, I'm not too sure, but it kind of makes you feel like definitely don't want to talk to her, like, if you're a guy, because they want someone who kind of thinks that she is it, in a sense, but not in a cocky way. That's kind of what they want, because then they know, okay, she's kind of full of herself, so there must be a reason why she is, you know. And I think it really makes a big difference if you're sitting somewhere acting uncomfortable. I think it makes, like, it doesn't look attractive. So if you're doing anything, just make sure that you're not doing that. Definitely people watch and get to see what other people are doing, do's and don'ts. When you see a woman walking, she looks really confident. What is it about her that makes her look really confident? Is it her posture? Is it her facial expression? You know, what is it that she's doing? And you can try to emulate it, but in your own way, you know, of course. I've been asking waiters lots of questions and recommendations. I stopped looking up. Huh? I stopped looking up the menu beforehand. Oh, okay. Good for you. Gosh, I'm loving that. So essentially you're speaking to the staff instead of finding out all of the answers beforehand. You're actually talking to people and finding out whatever you need to know when you're there. So you're kind of killing two birds with one stone. You're finding out, I hate that expression, but either way, you're kind of finding out what you need to know, and also you're coming across, I can't get my words out, honey, you're coming across very friendly and approachable at the same time. So I'm loving that for you. Yeah, definitely St. James is. And yeah, that is where, when I do my wine tastings, that's where I do them, in Pall Mall. But definitely a very nice area, lots of businessmen around there, and There are also lots of private members clubs as well. So like I feel like in St. James, I feel like sometimes things can be hit and miss because lots of them are going to their private members clubs, and some of the younger guys might be going to like the pubs or, you know, some of those things that are around there. But there are still other people who are going obviously into nicer restaurants or into hotels and having lunch or whatever there as well. So, or going there after work. So you can still do it, but you have to just be mindful of where you're going. Maybe try to go somewhere that is next to a private members club and see who's coming and going and whatnot. Or even, you know, sometimes they hold events there and you're able to even get tickets even if you're not a part of that members group. Some of them do that, so maybe you might want to do something like that as well. How's everyone's day today? I didn't even ask that. How rude of me. How is everybody's day today? I hope that everyone's doing well. Of course, the elephant, I kind of addressed it yesterday in my vlog that I just, you know, haven't been on here for a couple of weeks, but I'm definitely back and I'm excited to get to doing more topics. What topics would you like to hear from me? Do you have any recommendations that you want to give me, and I can just take a screenshot of it so I don't forget? Because yeah, I definitely want to get out topics that would be helpful to people. Yeah, I think that's important. And I mean, remember, this is a dating and femininity channel. Fair enough, my channel has changed a lot, but it's definitely geared towards that. The going out part, I think, is still relevant as well because it all ties in. Even the vlogs kind of tie in as well because I'm going out. I'm usually doing something femininity journey related, i.e. shopping, perfume shopping, or I'm doing part of the going out solo kind of challenge. Well, illustrating that by going out by myself, eating somewhere, blah blah blah. So I feel like it all kind of ties into each other, and it's all very much relevant to the dating and the femininity, you know, aspects. And of course, there is also the self concepts that we like to speak about on this channel as well, but like the self-improvement videos as well. So if you have any recommendations, like topic requests, I guess, along those lines, then definitely give them to me. And yeah, I'd be happy to get one of your requests out as well. You know, sometimes you really want advice on one thing, or you really want it at that specific time, and then there might not be a video that has anything about what you actually want. So sometimes the requested videos can be a really good thing for the individual anyway who asks for them. But yeah, anyway, ladies, I think I'm going to love you and leave you now. I'm not too sure if many of you managed to do the challenge, but I really hope that even if you didn't take part, this was for a month. It was from 3rd of March to the 3rd of April. I really hope that you did. But if you didn't, then you're still able to do that, you know, from even tomorrow. So you would say anything self-improve. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Thank you for that, Latoya. I'll come up with something for you. But yeah, just make going out by yourself into the areas you want to go to, into the venues that you want to go to, wearing the feminine outfits that you want to wear, oozing that confidence. Make that just become a normal part of your life. It doesn't have to be that it's challenge based and you need a challenge to kind of urge you to do it. You can do it yourself, and you can just make it be a normal part of your day to day, or even like your weekly routine. You can come up with, okay, on this day and this day, I do my own challenge, you know? So you're not waiting for a challenge to do it. Sometimes you've got to give yourself the kick up the butt, you know? But definitely, like, when I first started and I was going into like more 5-star restaurants and all of those things, or even just going into the like certain areas that maybe I hadn't been to, there is an element of discomfort because you're not used to it. But let's be very clear, even if you were going to like a dance class and you've never been there before, there would be an element of discomfort because you haven't been. If you were going to an area that was a bit rough around the edges, then you might be a bit nervous about going there because you've never been there before. So I think it's more about feeling uncomfortable with what you don't know. But as soon as you feel more comfortable there, then I thought that was a bee. My life almost flashed before my eyes. Okay. So yeah, there's just an element of uncertainty, I think, and that can make one feel nervous. But when you actually go out there and do it, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. When you go out by yourself, you're able to take in the atmosphere more. Okay, let's take it in. Let's take it in. You're able to take it in more. You're able to observe a bit more. You're able to think, be in your own head, and also obviously seem more approachable and stuff. So for me, there are lots of benefits to it. It's nice to obviously go out with friends as well if you have that option, but I think it's an important thing for you to go out by yourself, especially if you're wanting those approaches and if you're wanting to boost your confidence quickly. Just push yourself in the deep end. Get dressed in your feminine outfit that's appropriate for wherever you're going and go. Yeah, that would be my advice. But okay. These Ferraris are very loud. All right, well, ladies, I'm going to love you and leave you, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video, which I think will be a self-improvement video for Latoya. And then we need to get some dating topics as well. Oh, and obviously I'm going to have my vlog. Might have to build up a bit more content until I can put that up actually. But yeah. If you ladies are in London, I just want to shout this out quickly. If you are in London and you are looking for a new perfume, then definitely go to Karama in Westfield, White City, Shepherd's Bush, whatever, because it's literally amazing. It's so Moorish. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you here. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. And I'm sorry that it was a bit weird in the beginning. I was over there, and I hope you could hear me throughout this. Thank you so much, Latoya. I'm wishing you all a lovely day. And I'll see you in the next video of my channel. Oh, you too. Thank you so much, XPM. And ladies, thumbs up for me before you leave. And I look forward to seeing you in the comments in my next video. Bye.